And instead we get 12 rounds of that. And guess what? Loma and Luke are coming up.
I mean, I expected that type of fight. Actually, it was a lot better than I did expect it to be.
Cut above the left eye of Fury.
Let's talk about it. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live with FightView360.com. How did you score that fight? I got to admit, I'm lost. I'm giving it to Hughie Fury, but, you know, outside of the first half of the fight, he really did nothing too spectacular.
Well, if you're advising the career of Hughie Fury, forget what the result is here. What do you say to him?
Oh, man. Tess, I don't even know what to say to him, honestly. I would say, man, we need to go back to the drawing board. We need to get back with family. And
he's trained by his father. He never really was like a fighter that was like super explosive. I mean, he had a lot more bounce in his step in the first half of this fight than he did in some previous fights of his. Let's go look at his resume real quick before we get to the results. Watch some highlights and the post-fight interview. You know, he just doesn't have that second gear. I've been saying it for years. He doesn't have that extra gear. Well, we're gonna wait to see what the result is. 23-2 with 13 KOs. 24 years old. Take that into account. He'll be 25 in a couple of weeks. He's already fought Kubrat Pulev, Joseph Parker, Fred Kasi, and now Povetkin on his record. You know, he didn't really slow down in there. He didn't gas out or anything. It's just that, you know, he don't have that extra gear.
September 14th.
Would you be surprised or upset if they make this fight a draw? Would y'all be cool with that? Povetkin, I've always liked his lunging attack. Like those lunging hooks obviously can get him in trouble like they did with Anthony Joshua. And he's not in his best shape. You know, looking at him, you know, he's been off for almost a year. When was Joshua versus Povetkin? In September, like September the 21st or something like that last year, right? Let's listen in.
Gregors Melinda and Robert Williams scored this bout identically, 117 to 111, all for your winner by unanimous decision, and the new WBA International Heavyweight Champion, Alexander Povetkin.
I think they got it right. It was well
Activity
for Povetkin. He did damage in the 8th round, more damage in the 9th round, was more the aggressor with the right hands, and that is a very disappointing result for Hughie Fury. Very disappointing result.
You know,
I didn't expect for Hughie Fury to be knocked out. And how come, you know, Peter, like, what's going on with them over there? You know, you don't see Fury and Tyson together no more. Remember, there was their whole wild boar thing that they had going on. And rest assured, this international title, whatever that is that Kubrat Pulev has, rest assured that that's going to lead him to a WBA title shot. He's got a lot of power. So let's stick around a little bit, see if they get to talk to Hughie Fury, and let's talk about the heavyweights since we're here. Let's go to my rankings, link right down below in the description box. Deontay Wilder is going to be taking on Luis Ortiz sometime in November. Looking like that's going to be on Showtime pay-per-view, even though I was thinking more Fox, but it still could end up on Fox pay-per-view. But we'll see. Andy Ruiz has finally signed the contract. It is official. Press tour is next week. Starting in Saudi Arabia on Tuesday. Wednesday going to be in New York. No, London. And then Thursday, I believe, they're going to be in New York. So that's December the 7th. October the 12th, Alexander Usyk is returning. He's the mandatory for the WBO. He's going to fight Tyrone Spong. How do you pronounce his name? Kubrat Pulev, his IBF title shot is a golden ticket, especially since that kissing gate situation is over with Jenny Suchet. Trevor Bryan is fighting Manuel Char whenever the fuck that fight's going to happen. Dylan White, we're still waiting for that B sample. It has been, what, 2 months? No, over a month. It's been a month and a half. And then Tyson Fury's taking on Otto Wallin in a couple of weeks. Remember, Tyson Fury Well, the Povetkin fight was, Povetkin was offered the Tyson Fury fight. He instead chose to fight Hughie Fury. And obviously he thought that Hughie Fury was the easier fight. That's why he took it. But another question is, like, why did he really turn it down? You know, did he not want to, like, take a big fight like that just yet? Is it a money thing? He was offered, you know, 7 figures. It would have still been on ESPN Plus as it is today. You know, maybe he doesn't like the work, or his team don't want to work with Top Rank, or they don't like the way, you know, they're treated. I don't know. It could be any different, you know, number of reasons. But where does he fit right now? I wouldn't be surprised if the WBA fucking make him like number 2 by next month in the rankings. He's already number 10. Where was Hughie Fury? Surprisingly, Hughie Fury wasn't ranked by the WBO. The WBC ranked number 13 by the the IBF. And not ranked by the WBO. Disappointing performance, but, you know, I don't know. I like Hughie Fury. It's just that he's just, you know, lackadaisical, if that's the right word to use. You know, when it comes to his big fights, he's lost them. And he has the skill set to beat some of these guys if, you know, like, it outside of the jab, it's nothing else really there. You know, he don't go to the body. Crazy. So, likely, we are not going to get post-fight interviews from them. They should. It's just that I'm guessing they're getting that little commercial quota out of the way. So, I guess it's some time to chew the fat and bullshit around a little bit. I do have a post-fight show coming out soon. Meaning, like, we're going to be doing live shows immediately after fights. Also, damn, they are really not going to show the post-fight interviews.
That has often been defined by Google.
Oh, they're going in the Loma stuff. They just said, fuck it. They was disappointed in the fight. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live with FightView360.com. No post-fight interview, no nothing. Damn. It is what it is. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. Please subscribe.